Hello, welcome back to Satisfactory. I'm Maker Gaming, and in the last episode we made this. We automated heavy modular frames in the grass fields. And yeah, these are for the first feeder factory for our assembly director systems, our first space part, in the top right. This is the first part of automating it. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I guess we can check to make sure. Looks like we need this to hit 20 by the time that's over. I was watching someone's YouTube video recently, and this is looking pretty good. And man, I was impressed with how much work he got done um, in a very short video. So I think I'm going to try that method this episode, and maybe even going forward, because these projects are so much bigger now that I think it's better that I just check in over and over again. So I'm going to try that. So the first thing we need to do is get a drone here. Get a drone here, take the heavy modular frames back. So that's what we'll do. Alright, we just need one miner and we have everything we need for a drone. I think we go up. We go up. Maybe I can time lapse. The reason I want to do the video format this way, which I'm already failing at, is I have a lot of other content I want to make before 1.0, and I mean, this world's going to get dumped in, I don't know, 6 weeks? So I kind of want to work on all that other stuff too, so I'll make shorter videos of these, and then I'll have more time to work on those as well. Alright, beams around the sides, one layer steel wall, looks like something, I think. Let's go smaller. That looks a little better. It's a 2 meter, and then we'll do glass, and then jump to the next part. It's going to be less fun this way. We'll see. Should we put it up on a pedestal? Yeah, probably so. It's 2x3, so it's exactly that. That works for me. This is just here, so it'll go on. Alright. Wherever it is, that's where it's staying. What's up with my mouse? I think this needs a color. We'll go with what we did on the tip. That looked good enough. So G, painted beam. Going for it. Alright, that's red now. Maybe... Alright, next we're going to try and get this thing hooked up. What all does that mean? Power, and then I'll meet you over at the tower. Okay, some tiny progress. Put more beams, painted them all red, powered this, belted this. Looks like all the machines are running green all the time, which means we're good. So I think that means we head over and get the other drone port going. We'll set a drone over there. I think this gets us all the way there. I think I make as many heavy modular frame, or not, as many feeder factories for the assembly director system. I think I want to try and make as many as I can right there. Even though it's a lot of impure nodes, we got plenty of power for the moment. Oh yeah, it's gonna get us there. What do we need? Drone port. That one's perfect. It was real nice. Alright, this is port name. That's the way we're gonna want to. Alright, we got that one set up. Let's see what happens if we make a drone, and we also need this. Alright, we got the drone. Now it needs batteries, many steps through the roof. Probably have a splitter already. We do. Alright, that is our batteries, 60 a minute, that'll fill up. Those will be good to go. Let's see if this works. It's because we don't have batteries yet. They'll be here shortly. We need storage. Oh, there they are. See if this works. If this works, we go check and pick the next thing, and we get to building. That looks promising. Go get our heavy modular frames, please. Nice. Did I show that whole thing? Jesus. Alright, we got heavy modular frames. Stators and wire. It's all copper, but we could make like a steel or an iron stator. And the other one we can make over there is automated wiring computers. So we'll take that knowledge over there. Normal copper. Those aren't that bad. We'll go get those too. Make stators over there, all that nonsense. Let's go automated wiring. We got a plan. Let me get back over there, and I'll be back. Oh snap. Finish this up before we head out. Alright, we got something happening here. Connecting up our first feeder factory. Just heavy modular frames. Alright, we just do a whole bunch of running. Alright, we're not going fancy at the moment. We are just getting it connected and collecting. That was the perfect length. Lucky. Alright, like I said, we're just gonna belt this up for now. A little wonky, but I ain't changing it. Alright, that's at least collecting now. Has a line of whatever, and we'll get back over there. Alright. Hey, we decided something. We're gonna do electrode circuit boards, which is rubber and petroleum coke. We'll do that if it's over there. Depending on crystal oscillators, I didn't even look at that. No quartz, no quartz. We don't want to mess with that. And then also this computer, and then quick wire, rubber, and circuits. That's perfect. Caterium computer, electrode circuit boards. That's our plan. And to do that, we need oil. So we are gonna go. What are those called? Sandy Shores, something or other. Here-ish. We'll come get this oil. and this Caterium. And the closest copper to those would be, maybe we just steal these. We get them somewhere. What's up, Ray? Using the chaos. Yeah, we haven't used these in a while. I made these to scoot around the world when I don't have my hyper cannons. On our way, we could update them all to Mark 5 like they should be. There's the drone. Okay, this is how this works. Caterium's there. Oil's over there. Alright, we're just gonna come take that. Alright, so let me make some sort of thing here. We'll cart it up over there. Figure out where we have power and get started over there. But I'll time lapse or skip this. $600. Dope. Yes, I filmed a lot of building and just pathing out where everything's gonna go. And I didn't talk for any of it, so maybe I can try and talk over some of this. Relevant? I don't know. We're just going out and getting to the oil. We know the shore is out this direction. And we want our Caterium direct paths to it eventually. And yeah, now I'm just free-forming a building. I know we're going to need a manufacturer, a couple drones, assemblers, and a bunch of refineries. So I'm just drawing nonsense. And I figure at some point I'll figure out how to make machines fit. I'll figure out how to make the machines conform to the design, and hopefully that leads to a good design. That's never been proven. So this is me building out to the oil, and I ended up just really liking this path right here with the two waterways, so I'm gonna lead that all the way through with conveyor belts. And this is just 5 minutes of pathing out to the oil, condensed to 20 seconds. I could have condensed it to 0 seconds. I think the video would have been okay. Got to get better in 1.0 about leaving things on the cutting room floor. Okay. Not doing great. I can say I did a service. I took out full minutes of running power. I don't know why I had so many minutes of running power. You've seen power lines. And then I should try and explain some of this. What are our lines, right? Our circuits, we need petroleum coke, which we're making with heavy oil residue here. We're getting the heavy oil residue from this crude oil recipe, which is a byproduct of rubber. And rubber is the other item we need for the circuits. So that works out perfect. The numbers aren't right yet, but this is the setup in terms of crude oil, and then heavy oiled over to here, and then petroleum coke and rubber both running out those two lines that we built. And these are the final numbers. 38 circuits. We need 8 assemblers, so we need the 240 rubber and the 360 petroleum coke. So yeah, I just kind of set down platforms. Just decided I'd try and make it work. I added a hyper cannon so I can get back and forth to the grass fields to reload. It's been a lot of material. So we need 4 computers a minute, so it's 28 circuit boards, 112 quick wire, 48 rubber. That Caterium is to make our quick wire for this. And then we also need 10 circuits, which is 38 total with the circuits we need here. So 48 rubber, 28 circuits. We're getting our 28 circuits from these 8 machines, and I think 2 extra. But to get this, we need, what was it, 360 petroleum coke, I think? And we got that exactly, but to get that exactly, we only needed, I think, 140 rubber, or 120 rubber. But we need another 120 rubber to run this circuit system correctly, and we need 48 more rubber, or however much more for the manufacturer. So the quick wire we can do anytime up there with the Caterium, which I might do now. But we also have to figure out how to get more rubber. And so that's what we're doing here. We're going to make a recycled rubber recipe. So we're going to need 168, I believe. So we're going to do 3 of these for 180 rubber. So we need 90 plastic and 90 fuel to do that, right? So how do we get 90 plastic? How do we get 90 fuel? That's what we're checking here. We can get 40 fuel from 60 heavy oil residue, and we'll get that byproduct in plastic from here. So we got to make a bunch of this to get those numbers. So I need to make a list and go set up for building a whole bunch of these. I don't even know the count. 15 maybe? So then we just take more fuel from, more crude oil from this line. If we need to, we can add more lines. There's more oil out there. That's just one node. So that means I need to go get a bunch of materials and come back. And it's not too bad now, because it's just right here. Well, we might have to go far for motors, but I might have them over here in the heavy modular frames. And we made it. It was a perfect landing. Dialed in. So we've got our 48 circuits. Alright, let's figure out the rubber. It's going to be large. Maybe we should go some different levels. Alright, so we set our 3 end product ones here. These should make our rubber. Well, let's figure this out. Yeah, I'm just going to be honest. I don't remember if I recorded an outro or not. This episode could be over. I took the frame foundations and I kind of drew them out over every set of machines and the 2 main belt routes, and I don't really like it, so I'm probably going to be removing all that. Still don't know exactly how I want to decorate all this. But I think we're making well above what we need now, actually, in terms of rubber. So does that mean we should get the Caterium? We've got the circuits. We've got the quick, or no. We're going to watch that circuit board for a second. What's it missing? Alright, our circuits are just collecting here. That's what's wrong. That is not what y'all are for. Just mark one it up for now. Phase 2 of our plan is complete. So yeah, that leaves quick wire. Okay, the other thing was supercomputers. I think we're getting our limiters and our high-speed connectors from the canyon. So we can use plastic from here and more computers from here. But that was already figured in, wasn't it? So yeah, let's just figure out auto wiring and the quick wire for this. Man, it's so simple. Things are just lining up. Do this, do this, do this. Let Maybe for Caterium we stick inland? Or we just do it over here. Screw it, we got the room. Maybe our drones will come off of this area? We had no plan for any of this. But if that's the case, then this would be our best Caterium spot. We could say I did that totally random setup at the beginning on purpose, where I just laid down stuff. Alright, so we're producing 40 circuits down there. We need 10 of them for the drone to take back for the other parts. And then we need 28 coming into the manufacturer. So what I'm thinking is, we set up a splitter, and that splits 3 ways, right? So we come in here, added a merger, so now we're going 2 for 1 out there, and then one of the 3 coming out here. So that'll need to be droned out of here. Alright, now this will take the place of our drone until our drone is ready. We'll just think of this as the drone spot. So now, what's 40 divided by 3? 13.33. So yeah, we have 26 and a 26.6 going this way, 13.3 going that way. So these are just a tiny bit short, but it'll come out in the wash, right? Not really. It'll always be a little bit behind, but that's close enough for me. 112 quick wire. What does that look like? 12 for 60. That's not asking for much, huh? Got a Mark V belt of Caterium coming in, and we need 112. That's funny. All right, is what it is. Double it. Take the extra somewhere. 45 for 15. 45 for 15. I guess that's 45. What do we need over here? 12. That'll be 48. Unless we were to go, it'll be 46. Alright, so 36 and 9, that's 45 a minute. So that's what we're getting from these 3. All we gotta do is set all those up. To make the most sense, this would be a merger going this way. Alright, let me get some more done. I'll be back. Thanks for cutting me off, autosave. Alright, if I didn't quit the episode, let's just quit on this awesome sunset. I don't know what my last check-on was. Oh yeah, I was going to get rid of... I don't like how these frames ended up looking. I was going to try and add it as like a simple feature, but it's not going to do. Those are going to have to come off. And we lined out the Caterium. I don't feel like belting it all up. Except, man, that sun... lost my train of thought. These can be connected in no time in the next episode, and that'll be good. We can get these droning. Yeah, we can get the computers droning out of here, and then we can focus on, I think there's actually an iron node just right over that cliff. We can use that and get the auto wire hooked up too. And I think that puts us complete with not the supercomputer, but the whatever the hell the circular one's called. Adaptive control unit. So yeah. That was a lot of progress early on, and then it started stalling out, so it's a good reason to end it. Thanks for watching. Now what though?